Hello, welcome to Who is Deadliest. I'm your host, B. Mitch. Today is a battle between the Rajput and the Persian Immortal, two guys who won their matchups during Season 2, but which one would win if they came back for blood against each other? Both these guys are highly trained and very well skilled, so I'm not sure who to give the edge to as far as that one goes. But the Persian Immortal, I did adjust their weaponry slightly because I don't think that they should be allowed to keep their chariot, seeing as how the Rajput, he doesn't have a chariot, and without the chariot, that thing that was attached to the Persian Immortal's wheel would be, I think would be useless. So let's get started with the weapon comparison. Starting with short range is the Khanda against the Deadliest. This one I'm going with the Khanda. It seems like the more effective weapon here. So edge we have to go to the Rajput Khanda. Next one is mid range between the aura and the spear. This one I'm going with the Persian Immortal spear. It just seems like the more effective weapon again. And next up is long range between the fougt and the Persian Immortal bow and arrow. Now this one's kind of a toss-up and actually the hardest edge to assign. The fougt is very great for distance and accuracy, but the Persian Immortal bow and arrow, with their style of shooting, it would actually lose accuracy because the Persian Immortal style of shooting an arrow is, instead of shooting straight at somebody, they shoot it straight up into the air. So as far as this one goes, this one will have to go slightly to the Rajput fougt. And last but not least, the special weapons between the kata and the akanix, which is, if you don't know what the akanix is, it's like this small sword-like thing. But which one wins between these two special weapons? I think I have to give the edge to the kata. I think it would have this one because it just seems like the more effective weapon for both defense and offense, so edge we have to go to the kata. And as far as their armors go, the Rajput is wearing a combination of it is, as far as I remember from the show, it is leather, silk, and chainmail, and the Persian Immortal is wearing bronze scales. So which one has that edge? Well, the bronze scales, if I remember, over time the scales can fall off, which is the hardest part of that armor, but the leather, silk, and chainmail is not going to be very effective against a lot of the Persian Immortal's weapons, such as the bow and arrow, the spear, and the stagaris. So which armor has this edge? Well, I think I have to give it slightly to the bronze scales, because even though the scales can fall off, I think it will provide a higher degree of protection. Well, a higher degree of protection. Alright, so let's do a quick review of the edges. For short range, that was the Rajput. For mid range, that was the Persian Immortal. For long range, that was the Rajput. For special weapons, that was the Rajput again. And for armor, that was the Persian Immortal. Alright, so which one wins if they come back for blood between the Rajput and the Persian Immortal? Well, this one is kind of tricky. I'm not sure exactly who to assign the win entirely, but I think I have to give the slight edge to the Rajput. I think they take it, but let me know, who do you think is deadliest between the Rajput and the Persian Immortal? Also leave any ideas for a matchup below, and don't forget to subscribe as well. This has been B Mitch, and I'll see you next week with another Who is Deadliest.